every single thought which you generate in your brain is going to affect every cell of your body. Abortion, ಈಗ ವೈಫ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 4-5 ಸಲ ಅಬಾರ್ಷನ್ ಆದ್ರೆ it might not be really problem with the wife, it is problem with the husband semen.
Let us talk about the role of father, and can you please throw some light on epigenetics?
Adapting a healthy lifestyle, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ವಿಚಾರ, ಎಕ್ಸಸೈಸು, ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಷಿಯಸ್ ಫುಡ್ಡು, ಈ ಆಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡನ್ನ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಕೀಪ್ ಪ್ರೊಲಾಂಗಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಟೈಮ್, ದೆನ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಜನರೇಟಿಂಗ್ good epigenetic changes in your body. So the sperm along with its genes, epigenes and the fluid will bring about a lot of changes in the female body, in the wife. The director here is father's genes and epigenes. So if father has a healthy genes, epigenes, idu kasa enagutte, rooting enagutte, it becomes healthy.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ನಾನು ಮಹೇಶ್ವರಿ ಮಹಾಂತೇಶ್. I'm a child counselor, parenting coach, Garbha Sanskar educator and founder of Samatva. Samatva is all about internal balance and holistic wellness. As a child counselor and parenting coach, ನಾನು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಏನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಲೈಫ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇ ಚಾಲೆಂಜಸ್ ಬಂದ್ರು, ಅದು ಬಿಹೇವಿಯರ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಮೆಂಟಲ್, ಎಮೋಷನಲ್ ಅಥವಾ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿಕ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಎಲ್ಲದರ ರೂಟ್ ಕಾಸ್ ಬಂದು ಅವರ ಅರ್ಲಿ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ಹುಡ್ ಡೇಸ್ಗೆ ಬಂದು ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 0 to 6 years ವರೆಗೂ. ಇನ್ನೂ ಡೀಪ್ ಆಗಿ ಅನಾಲಿಸಿಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅದು ಪ್ರೆಗ್ನೆನ್ಸಿಗೆ ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ರೀಕನ್ಸೆಪ್ಷನ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಬ್ರಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಅಸ್ ಟು ಎ ವೆರಿ ಪವರ್ಫುಲ್ ಥಾಟ್ ದಟ್ ಪೇರೆಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಮಚ್ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಶುರುವಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ಪ್ರೀಕನ್ಸೆಪ್ಷನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಶುರುವಾಗುತ್ತೆ. To understand this deeply, we are talking about Garbha Sanskar and more importantly, how it is scientifically supported. Today, I am joined by an eminent gynecologist who is going to bring a medical and scientific perspective for this discussion. Today, we have Dr. Chethana Aravind, a senior obstetrician and gynecologist, Vatsalya Specialty Center for Women and Child. She, with her wide and deep experience in this field, will give a scientific perspective to our discussion today. And she's one of my favorite person because the way she approaches the patient in a very holistic way. I have the bond with her for the past 19 years. I have my second delivery done with her. Ma'am, a very warm welcome to this podcast. This is the first ever podcast in Samatva. I'm so excited to have you here today. Thank you so much for coming.
Yes. ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Thank you, Maheshwari, and thank you, Samatva. I know Maheshwari since 20 years, and I could see the energy inside her, which always wanted to do something to the society, to the community, which was caught in between the family bondings. Whatever programs, whatever content creation are done, which add value to human life, which bring a positive change to human life, are most welcome to me. And you are doing that. So I'm very happy to join this podcast with you, Maheshwari.
Pan, thank you so much, and I'm very honored to have you in this session today. To begin with, ನಾನು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ನನ್ನ ಕ್ಲೈಂಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಪ್ರೆಗ್ನೆನ್ಸಿ ಅನ್ನೋಂಥದ್ದು ಒಂದು ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟಲ್ ಈವೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಕಾನ್ಶಿಯಸ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್. ಅಟ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಪ್ರೆಗ್ನೆನ್ಸಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಮದುವೆ ಆಗಿದೆ, 3 ವರ್ಷ ಆಯಿತು, ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಬಿಡೋಣ ಅಂತಲ್ಲ. ಐ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಟೆಲ್ ದೆಮ್ ದಟ್ check, are you mentally, emotionally, physically and spiritually ready for this process? So ಇದನ್ನ ತಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ ಗರ್ಭ ಸಂಸ್ಕಾರ ಅಂತ ಬಂದಾಗ we have certain process which we follow in ಗರ್ಭ ಸಂಸ್ಕಾರ. For example, step by step ಅಂದ್ರೆ we have something called as pre-counseling. So ಅವ್ರು mentally, emotionally, physically fit ಇದಾರಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. Next we talk about their physical cleansing. So they have to be ready for the ಪ್ರೆಗ್ನೆನ್ಸಿ. ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಹೊಸ ವಸ್ತು ಮನೇಲಿ ತರಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹಳೇದನ್ನ ಖಾಲಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಅಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬರ್ತೀವಿ. ವಿ ಆರ್ ಇನ್ವೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಎ ನ್ಯೂ ಲೈಫ್. ದರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಕ್ಲೆನ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್. ಸೊ ದೆನ್ ವಿ ಟಾಕ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಷನ್. ಯಾವ ತರದ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಷಿಯಸ್ ಫುಡ್ ಅನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅವರಿಬ್ರು ಹೆಲ್ತ್, ಹಸ್ಬೆಂಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವೈಫ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಪರ್ಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಗ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಯಾವ ತರದ ಫುಡ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಯೋಗ, ಯಾವ ತರದ ಯೋಗ ಎಕ್ಸರ್ಸೈಸಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಕನ್ಸೆಪ್ಷನ್ ಗೆ ಅವ್ರು ರೆಡಿ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು. ಇದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಪಿರಿಚುವಲ್ ಆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಬಂದಾಗ ವಿಚಾರ ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಥಾಟ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಅಂತಾನು ನಾವು ಗೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ದೇ ಕಮ್ ಟುಗೆದರ್ ಅಥವಾ ದ ಮೊಮೆಂಟ್ ದೇ ಥಿಂಕ್ ನಾವು ಪ್ರೆಗ್ನೆಂಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ ಮಗು ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಥಾಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್. ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ವಿ ಆಸ್ ದೆಮ್ ಟು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಥಾಟ್ಸ್, ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ವೈಬ್ರೇಷನ್ಸ್. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಚರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಹೆಂಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ಹಸ್ಬೆಂಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವೈಫ್ ಯಾವ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ವೈಬ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಆ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ಆ ಮಗು ಬಂದು ಒಂದು ಲೈಫ್ ಬಂದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೋಮಲ್ಲಿ ಕುತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಅಂತ ಬಿಲೀಫ್ ಕೂಡ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಥಾಟ್ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ಕೂಡ ತುಂಬಾ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಈ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಇಸ್ done for the first 3 months. Then only we push them for the conception. So this is what happens in Garbha Sanskara. So being in the scientific field, field and being a gynecologist with so much of experience, ನೀವ್ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? How do you tell about this 3 months and preparation, the preconception period?
I accept 200% with this, Maheshwari. First thing, I have complete belief in this. So basically, Garbha Sanskara is preconceptional preparation. Preconceptional ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನಿನ್ನು ಮಗು ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ವಿಚಾರ ಬಂದಾಗ which will be started. And this preparation is done for both the couple. That is not only wife, husband and wife for 3 months. So this is the basic thing. Now we will try to go deep down into this and try to understand the scientific basis of all this tradition what you people are doing. So ಈಗ ಮಗು ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪುರುಷರಿಂದ ವೀರ್ಯ, ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳಿಂದ ಎಗ್ ಅಥವಾ ಓವಮ್ ಎರಡೂ ಸೇರಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಎನ್ ಎಂಬ್ರಿಯೋ. ಈಗ ಪುರುಷರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ, ವೀರ್ಯ, ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ ಸ್ಪರ್ಮ್ಸ್, ದೇ ಆರ್ ಇನ್ ಇಮ್ಯಾಚ್ಯೂರ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ದೇ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಇನ್ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ಯೂರ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್. ಸೊ immature form to mature form ಆಗ process, it takes the timeline is 3 months. So in this 3 months of timeline, any change in the mental, emotional, physical or nutritional health of the male ಅಥವಾ ಪುರುಷರ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೇನಾದ್ರು ಅಪ್ಸೆಟ್ಸ್ ಆದ್ರೆ it will affect the quality of the sperm that comes out. ಈಗ ನಾವು ಮಕ್ಕಳಾಗ್ಲಾರ್ದವರಲ್ಲಿ ವೀರ್ಯ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಎನಿ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇನ್ ಸ್ಪರ್ಮ್ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ, ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನಾವೇನು ಹಾಕ್ತೀವಿ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಫಾರ್ 3 months. ಸೊ ನೌ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಹೌ ಸೈಂಟಿಫಿಕ್ ಯುವರ್ 3 month ಟೈಮ್ ಲೈನ್ ಈಸ್. ಸೊ ಈಗ ಗರ್ಭ ಸಂಸ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಟೋಲ್ಡ್ ಮೀ ಈಸ್ ಮೆಂಟಲ್, ಇಮೋಷನಲ್, ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಷನಲ್ ಪ್ರಿಪ್ರೇಷನ್. ವೈ ದಿಸ್ ಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಮೋಷನಲ್ ಪ್ರಿಪ್ರೇಷನ್? ಕಾಮನ್ ಥಿಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಏನೋ, ಈಗ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಪೇಷಂಟ್, ಆಸ್ ಅ ಕಾಮನ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್, ಈಗ ನನ್ನ ಹೆಲ್ತು, ನಾನು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಆಹಾರ ತಿಂತೀನಿ, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಎಕ್ಸಸೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಯೋಗ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಐ ಟೇಕ್ ಕೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೈ ಫಿಟ್ನೆಸ್. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಮೈ ಥಾಟ್, ವಾಟ್ ಮೈ ಇಮೋಷನ್ಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಡೂ ವಿತ್ ಮೈ ಬಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಕಾಮನ್ ನೋಷನ್. ಬಟ್ ನೋ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ವಿಚ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬೀನ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟೇಟೆಡ್ ಟಿಲ್ ನೌ. And ನಿಮ್ ಗರ್ಭ ಸಂಸ್ಕಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ದಂಗೆ even in our medical field we are giving lot of importance to this mental and emotional health. So Maheshwari, in this podcast I want to throw more light on this aspect of mental and emotional aspect of preparation, preconceptional preparation. Physical ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತು, ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಷನಲ್ ಫುಡ್ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತು. ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರನೂ when they come for a checkup before getting pregnant, preconceptional checkup andaga what we do routinely, check the patient, check her BP, weight, everything, do some blood test. So if there is any deficiency, if there is any problem, then we give some tablet, medicine, nutritional supplements and ask them to do some exercise and then plan for a baby. No, this is not a holistic approach. So if I have to do a holistic approach, I have to tell my patient to get mentally, emotionally also fit. So ಇದನ್ನ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಕ್ಕೆ Maheshwari, we have to understand basic of this complex machine called human body. So we'll start from the brain. First, there is a brain. It is connected to the spinal cord. Spinal cord is connected to multiple nerves, and every cell in our body is connected to the nerve ending. So now we know whatever happens here is directly going to affect every cell in the body. Okay, we'll come to a thought. Thought or vichara. One thought bantu. So it is a vibration. It will create a vibration impulse in the nerve cell. So brain ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ, brain is made up of multiple nerve cells. ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ನರ್ವ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ನ್ಯೂರಾನ್ ಅಂತೀವಿ. ಈ ನ್ಯೂರಾನ್ಗೆ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ಟು ರಿಸೀವ್ ದ ಇಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಡೆಂಡ್ರೈಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಟು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಮಿಟ್ ದ ಇಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಒನ್ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಆರ್ಮ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾನ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾನ್ ಈಸ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಅನ್ ಅದರ್ ನರ್ವ್ ಸೆಲ್, ನಾಟ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಫಿಸಿಕಲಿ ಬಟ್ ಬೈ ಎ ಗ್ಯಾಪ್. ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಗ್ಯಾಪ್. That gap is called synapse, and this synapse plays a very big role. So ultimately all the neurons come down, they are connected, they become a bundle ಒಂದು ಫೈಬರ್ಗಳು ಬಂಡಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ಟು ದ ಸ್ಪೈನಲ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಟು ದ ನರ್ವ್ಸ್ ಟು ದ ಎವ್ರಿ ಸೆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಬಾಡಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಈಗ ಒಂದು ವಿಚಾರ ಬಂತು. ವಿಚಾರ ಆರ್ ಥಾಟ್ is a vibration. It's a vibrational impulse. So this vibrational impulse is conducted to the nerve cell athwa neuron. So this is conducted through the nerve cell as an electrical impulse. So vibration to electrical impulse. So this electrical impulse will go and it is transmitted to the next neuron. How? Through this synaptic cleft antive. Idralli there are some proteins called neurotransmitter, basically some chemical substance. So ee electrical impulse en madutte, it will bring about some changes in the chemical transmitter or neurotransmitter. They will go and again act on the other nerve cell, and again this is conducted as an electrical impulse. So like that it will go to the last stage, every last cell of the body. ಆ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕಲ್ ಇಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಹೋಗಿ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಬ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಸಮ್ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಇನ್ ದಟ್ ಸೆಲ್. ದೀಸ್ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೆಟಬಾಲಿಕ್ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸೆಲ್. ಸೊ ಈಗ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು, ಒಂದು ವೈಬ್ರೇಷನಲ್ ಇಂಪಲ್ಸ್, ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕಲ್ ಇಂಪಲ್ಸ್, ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಇಂಪಲ್ಸ್, ಅಗೇನ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕಲ್ ಇಂಪಲ್ಸ್, ಅಗೇನ್ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಇಂಪಲ್ಸ್, and then lot of changes in every cell of the body. So now we understand one single thought. Every single thought which you generate in your brain is going to affect every cell of your body, whether you acknowledge it, realize it, or whether you don't realize it. So coming back to your 3 months of preparation before conception. So when you think I want to become pregnant, why? Not only mother, father has to get prepared for 3 months. So what you are doing in Garbha Sanskara, it is 100% scientific. First thing, ಒಂದು ಸ್ಪರ್ಮ್ ಹುಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ಯೂರ್ ಆಗಕ್ಕೆ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ 3 months. So your duty is not just to have a baby, but to have a healthy baby. So for a healthy baby you need to have a healthy sperm and a healthy egg and an environment womb which is healthy to bring up the baby. So this has to be again, now after understanding all the human physiology, so we can connect the dots. Our spirituality thinking, what you bring in your Garbha Sanskara. So spirituality en madutta, it will improve your emotional well-being. So it will improve the way you tackle the problems in day-to-day life. It will totally change your perspective of seeing life. So when your thought level process changes, so you can understand all the hormonal changes keep happening. We'll throw some light on good hormones, bad hormones, which I think most of you would have heard in some podcast. Good hormones, happy hormones, positive hormones. Another batch called stress hormones, bad hormones, or negative hormones. Actually, nothing is bad in the body. They should be called as stress hormones, but they are called as bad hormones. So stress cell produce ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅವು ಸೈಲೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. So they are stress hormones. And then there are 2 things called positive emotions and negative emotions. So what are positive emotions? Anything. Feeling of happiness, contentedness, gratefulness, thankfulness, helping, all good things. What comes to the mind is positive thinking. And what is negative thinking? Depression, anxiety, jealousy, irritability, and then revengefulness, hatredness. So what all will irritate you? What all will cause stress in you? Are negative thinking. Okay? So what happens now? We'll learn about this. See, stress hormones are released by evolution. We'll go by evolution. So what God has created us and in all the animals is during time of stress. We will have these stress hormones are released. So they will bring in a surge of energy in us. Surge of energy ಯಾಕೆ? ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಎನಿಮಲ್ ಒಂದು ಡೇಂಜರ್ನ ನೋಡ್ತು, ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು get lot of energy either to fight or flight. Flight is run away. ಸೊ ಆ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ಸ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತವೆ, ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಗಿವ್ ಅ ಬರ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಎನಿಮಲ್ ಐದರ್ ಟು ಫೈಟ್ ದ ಡೇಂಜರ್ ಆರ್ ಟು ರನ್ ಅವೇ. ಸೊ ಇದೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಳಿದು ಬಿಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಹೆಂಗೆ ನೀವು ಕಾರ್ ಓಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಏನೋ ಅಡ್ಡ ಬಂತು, ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಬೈಪಾಸ್ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್, you push an accelerator, the car has to move fast, and then once you come back to the highway, you have to slow down, the speed has to slow down. But if you keep pressing that accelerators, what will happen? So same thing. And normally what happens when our mind is stable, when our emotions are under control, when we are happy, peaceful, whatever, we are in a good status, these positive hormones, which are called as oxytocin, endorphin, dopamine, whatever you tell, are released, and they bring about changes in the body which will maintain a good health of the body, which will maintain good health. But yavaga occasional stress period bandaga stress hormones barutta. Stress hormones are like cortisol, noradrenaline, adrenaline, epinephrine, ondishtu sumar list ide. So they will give you an energy to tackle that situation and they have to come down. But if you remain in a negative thought, negative emotions for long, so that is not minutes, not hours, if this negative emotion continues for days, so imagine your stress hormones are in a high level, not for minutes, hours, for days. So what will happen to your body? Your immunity collapses. So when your immunity collapses, all your autoimmunes rise. Autoimmune diseases. So now clinical node 80% of diseases are autoimmune. So autoimmune diseases under, for example, what I can tell you, starting from brain, Alzheimer's, dementia, Parkinson's, and then nim joint problem, rheumatoid arthritis, spondylitis, come to your thyroid problems, heart problem, diabetes, hypertension, digestive problems like IBS antira. Commonly most of them come with file telling I have IBS, ulcerative colitis, so on so forth. And then when you come to reproduction, maklaga vicharak bandaga, we see a two spectrum of patients. One 30 years ge yar ovary, it is failing, and another spectrum we see they have excess of hormones called PCOD. You must all be hearing PCOS, PCOD. So it's another spectrum. Ativrishti, anavrishti, both are not good. So both these will cause problem in your health, one, and problem to conceive ಅಥವಾ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಕನ್ಸೆಪ್ಷನ್ಗೂ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಕಾಸ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಾ. And then gents ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಾ, along with all the diseases what I have said, it will bring down your quality of semen. So semen quality ತುಂಬಾ ಹಾಳಾಗಿದೆ. What we see now, ಮಕ್ಕಳಾಗ್ಲಾರ್ದಕ್ಕೆ 50% or 60% problem we are telling it is in males because of the bad quality of semen. And then this will also cause recurrent abortion. ಈಗ ವೈಫ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 4-5 ಸಲ ಅಬಾರ್ಷನ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಮೈಟ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ರಿಯಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ವೈಫ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಹಸ್ಬೆಂಡ್ ಸೀಮನ್. ಸೊ ನೌ ಇನ್ ಗರ್ಭ ಸಂಸ್ಕಾರ you people are tackling from the grassroots level. What is the grassroots level? It is not under the ground. It starts from the top with the spirituality. Bring in spirituality in your life. Change the perspective how you see the life. So then your emotional quotient improves. When your emotional quotient improves, your physical quotient is going to be wonderful. So you people are going to bring in a healthy sperm and egg and give a healthy environment for it to develop. So it is beautiful, simple science.
ನಾವೇನು ಗರ್ಭ ಸಂಸ್ಕಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೀ ಕನ್ಸೆಪ್ಷನ್ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ, ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾವು ಹೌ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್, ಸೈಂಟಿಫಿಕಲಿ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಅದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನೀವು ತಿಳಿಸ್ಕೊಟ್ರಿ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ವಂಡರ್ಫುಲ್. Madam, ivaga after understanding 3 months process, so now what is the value for the bonding of the couple? So ನನಗೆ psychologically ಮತ್ತೆ ಗರ್ಭ ಸಂಸ್ಕಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿರೋದೇನಂದ್ರೆ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಕಪಲ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಪ್ರಿಕನ್ಸೆಪ್ಷನ್, ಫಾರ್ ಕನ್ಸೆಪ್ಷನ್, ಪ್ರೆಗ್ನೆನ್ಸಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಈವನ್ ಪೇರೆಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ್ಲೂ ಇವರ ಮಧ್ಯ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇವರಿಬ್ಬರ ಮಧ್ಯ ಬೆರೆತು ಬಂತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪೇರೆಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಕನ್ಸೆಪ್ಷನ್ ಇಂದನೇ ಎಲ್ಲ ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜಸ್ ಶುರು ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಸೈಂಟಿಫಿಕಲಿ ಹೌ ಡು ಯು evaluate this bonding between couples?
Okay, Maheshwari, by now we have understood the pathophysiology of the human body. So now we know we have a chemical field or a chemical aura around us, an electrical aura around us, an electromagnetic aura around us. So we'll go back little in the evolution, or we'll go back practically, seeing the animals.
Yeah.
See, ಒಂದು ನಾಯಿ ಒಬ್ಬ ಹೆದರಿದ ಮನುಷ್ಯನ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳತ್ತೆ, ಒಬ್ಬ ಆಂಗ್ರಿ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳತ್ತೆ, ಒಬ್ಬ ತನ್ನನ್ನು ಒಡೆಯಕ್ ಬರೋ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳತ್ತೆ. ಹೌ ಡಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್? ನೋ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಬೈ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ಇಟ್ ಫೀಲ್ಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಆರಾ, ಇಟ್ ಫೀಲ್ಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕಲ್ ಆರಾ, it feels this electromagnetic aura. So this capability is given by God to even human beings. But because we are using lot of our logical mind and intellectual mind, we have put a dust over it. Still then, even without your knowledge, many a times you are uncomfortable with some person. You don't know why. The person is very good, he is speaking very good, but you are still uncomfortable. Okay? So you don't want to stay with them. There is some emotions going in you. So just imagine somebody you meet, you are uncomfortable, it's okay, you get out. But when two people, a couple, are supposed to live together for life, are supposed to bring a life into this world, so they should have a deep understanding and love between them. Otherwise, these negative emotions which will change your aura, even you tell externally I like you, I am fine with you, but internally if you are disliking the person, internally you are not happy, it will come out in your body, it will come out in your aura, and the other person will sense it.
Yes.
The best part is you speaking goes later, but your thought, your aura goes faster to the other persons. We have to understand this. It's very, very important. So again, the same thing is created by the other person to you. And these things, as we know, will bring lot of negative changes in the body. So ultimately, both of you are producing a unhealthy sperm, unhealthy ovum, and bringing it in a negative environment, which brings out lot of negative hormones, which will affect the embryo, fetus, baby, not only now, not only physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, throughout its life. So whatever you are doing in Garbha Sanskara is proper science. It's a proper science to bring in a nice understanding and then plan for a pregnancy.
As you told, I am a great believer of aura and energy. So that's why I tell parents, so general people, friends is all okay. But when we come as couples, as you said, it is so important to understand each other. Even when I do psychological counselings, I tell parents, couples to understand each other. We have tools. I do fingerprint analysis and help them to understand your love language, nim love language, understand a basic awareness irbeko. So even makkala counseling anta bandaglu makkala ಏನಾದ್ರು ಚಾಲೆಂಜಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ when I take the case studies, I understand case history parenting ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆನೋ ಇಲ್ಲೋ. ಸೊ ಇದು ಕೂಡ ನಮಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಸಮ್ ಆರ್ ದಿ ಅದರ್ ವೇ, then children will also have a great life. I am totally in sync with you and I totally agree with you, ma'am. Madam, after understanding the preparation and bonding between the couples, let us talk about the role of father, and can you please throw some light on epigenetics?
Maheshwari, I am very happy you have brought the topic which is close to my heart and in which a lot of research is going now. So Maheshwari, epigenetics, if I have to give an explanation in a common language, you have 10 bosses sitting. So all are not into action. Ella bossಗಳು, ella genes are like bosses. We have to understand genes are like bosses. Al kutkondu neen idu madu, adu madu, adu madu. They will direct many changes to the cells in the body. So cells accordingly act. So all the bosses should not be always directing. Then it is a chaos. So what epigenetics does is, it will ask some bosses, now you sit quiet for a while. You people start your action. And after a while again it will tell you bosses sit quiet, you act. So we tell it as switch on and switch off for the genes is epigenetics. So what happens if you are adapting a healthy lifestyle, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ವಿಚಾರ, ಎಕ್ಸಸೈಸು, ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಷಿಯಸ್ ಫುಡ್ಡು, ಈ ಆಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡನ್ನ if you keep prolonging for long time, then you will start generating good epigenetic changes in your body. So you will start encouraging good bosses to act. So they will bring about good changes in your body. But if you are adapting a wrong lifestyle, alcohol, drinking, lethargy, negative emotions, bad food habits, no exercise, if this continues for long or your environment is bad, you bring about bad epigenetic changes. So you are asking the bad bosses to keep giving wrong directions. So it will affect your health. And the worst part or good part, whatever you call, is you are transmitting along with your genes your epigenetic changes, not only your kids, your grandchildren, and for generations. So now we should know how we have to be. So now we know our environment, our spiritual thinking, our emotional thinking, our physical well-being, all which is prolonged for a long time is going to bring some changes in our genes, which is an epigenetic change. And we very well know it is going to be transmitted to our offspring. So an unhealthy father will produce an unhealthy baby, which will again go and produce an unhealthy offspring. So this is going to go for generations. So now in Garbha Sanskara, you start correcting at that level.
Yeah.
So that is our tradition. That is the beauty of our tradition. We have not got into the depth of understanding, but when you really go up to the top level of understanding of genetics, you will know why this tradition has come into existence, why this tradition was told, why a mother before conception should listen to spiritual scriptures, why she should be in an environment of spiritual environment, emotionally healthy environment. Not only the mother, the people around her should be in the same frequency to create that environment. Why diet made so much of importance. So all this I think we will understand. Now we will talk about fatherhood. It's totally a new thing. I think fathers, you should be very happy because your contribution was thought very less, giving a genetic, half of the genetic built up to the baby. I mean, once the mother conceives, so it was thought your job is done. No, you people should be very happy. Not only giving a healthy genes, giving a healthy epigenetics, and creating a healthy environment for the baby to develop is all in your hand. So you people should be very happy. Fatherhood has so much of importance in this process, comes a huge responsibility also. So that a father should understand. He'll understand a semen. So ಈಗ ಪುರುಷರಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಸೀಮೆನ್ ನ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಸೀಮೆನ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ it has two parts. ಒಂದು spermatozoa or the cells which will fertilize with ovum and form the baby. And there is a vehicle which carries this sperm, which is called seminal fluid. So we have in a semen, we have a sperm and a seminal fluid. So we all know, as usual, sperm will give half the chromosome to the baby, half 23 number of chromosome. Not only genes, it will give an epigenetic changes to the baby or the offsprings what they bring. So that is commonly known. But there is a huge lot what we are discovering now, and you will be surprised to listen this. So in the sperm, along with its genes, epigenes, and the fluid, this fluid has some proteins, will bring about a lot of changes in the female body, in the wife. Okay, so once before conception, ಈಗ ಗಂಡ ಹೆಂಡತಿ ಸೇರಿದ ಮೇಲೆ when the wife's body is exposed to this seminal fluid, this seminal fluid will bring about lot of immunological changes in the mother even before the sperm and egg unite. What immunological changes? It will make mother and her uterus andre garbhakosha, to accept the upcoming baby as her own. Otherwise, it is a tendency of the body. Any new thing enters my body, I will reject it. So this immunological change will come so that the mother's body and the uterus should accept the zygote ಅಥವಾ embryo which is formed happily. ಇದು ಒಂದು ಪಾರ್ಟು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಈಗ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಒಂದು ಬೀಜ ಮೊಳಕೆ ಹೊಡೆದ ಮೇಲೆ ಅದು ಗಿಡ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನೆಲ ಹದ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಅವಾಗ ರೂಟಿಂಗ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ರೂಟಿಂಗ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಾಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಗೊಬ್ಬರ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಸೀಮೆನ್ ಡಸ್ ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ಈಗ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬಾಡಿಲಿ ಮಗು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬೀಜ, ಅದರದ್ದು ರೂಟ್ಸ್ ಕಸ ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ಲಾಸೆಂಟಾ ಕಾಮನ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಇದು ಪ್ಲಾಸೆಂಟಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಅಥವಾ ರೂಟಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪ್ಲಾಸೆಂಟಾ. ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ಲಾಸೆಂಟಾ ಮೇನ್ಲಿ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್ ಬೈ ಫಾದರ್ಸ್ ಜೀನ್ಸ್, not mother gene. Though it is growing in a mother's body, the director here is father's genes and epigenes. So if father has a healthy genes, epigenes, idu kasa enagutte, rooting enagutte, it becomes healthy. So when the placenta is healthy, naturally the baby is growing to grow healthy. And listen next. So if father is unhealthy, his semen quality is poor. ಒಂದು ಕಸ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗೋದು, ಪ್ಲಾಸೆಂಟಾ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ಹೆಲ್ದಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಮಗು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಬೆಳೆಯಲ್ಲ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಒನ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್. ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ BP ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಮದರ್. ಪ್ರೆಗ್ನೆನ್ಸಿ ಇಂಡ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಹೈಪರ್ ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಏನಂತೀವಿ, ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಮದರ್. ವಿ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಥಿಂಕ್, ಓ ತಾಯಿ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಉಣ್ಣಲ್ಲ, ತಾಯಿ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕೇರ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಆಲ್ ದಿಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನಿಂಗ್. ನೋ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ unhealthy semen quality, unhealthy father. So all these discoveries are coming on now. So with this, the fathers have to understand how much of responsibility they have towards bringing a baby. Not only for the formation of the baby, not only giving half the genetic material, they are creating a positive and healthy environment for the baby to grow.
Wow, this is an amazing, very new information, madam. Thank you so much. Ma'am, thank you so much for sharing your valuable insights with us today. One of the biggest takeaways from our discussion is that pregnancy preparation begins much before conception. Both partners need to consciously take care of their physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being to create the best foundation for the future child. Thank you for explaining so beautifully the scientific importance of preconception care, lifestyle, nutrition, and positive thoughts in this journey. Thank you so much, ma'am. Dear viewers, I believe you found this conversation valuable. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. If you are planning for a pregnancy or already expecting, contact us on one-to-one personalized guidance on emotional support, Garbha Sanskara, and conscious pregnancy practices. As your journey continues, we also offer parenting coaching sessions to support you to build a strong, nourishing relationship with your child. For couples and individuals who wish to gain a deeper self-awareness, understand their unique strengths, communication style, and relationship dynamics, we offer fingerprint analysis sessions as well. To learn more and to book a session, contact on the details provided below. Thank you for watching. We look forward for being a part of your journey from conscious conception to conscious parenting. Thank you.